So, what considerations guide companies when deciding between investing in their own thermal spray equipment versus outsourcing it to a specialist shop such as yours?
Well, again, we don't manufacture or spray, but we hook up job shops and spray facilities with customers. So it's a call we get all the time where a company will call us and they want to investigate getting their own thermal spray equipment. They're currently sending it out to a job shop or a place where they specialize in just spraying the coatings. And sometimes they're looking at saving money. Sometimes they're looking at controlling their schedule. So, for example, if a job shop gets busy and a manufacturer has a tight schedule, his parts might be in the job shop a week or 2 weeks longer than they want, and they have trouble beating their production schedules. First one is, okay, the first question we would ask and start down the line of, well, tell us about what your application is. We figure out what the right equipment is. We figure out, do you have a place to do it? Do you have a special room? Do we need to build a room? Do we need a dust collector? How do we handle the torch? How do you handle the part? We walk through all that to figure out what the total investment will be to get the right thermal spray equipment in to do the job that the company needs. Once we have that, then we'll start asking the questions, well, how much are you now spending to get these parts sprayed? And then we have a spreadsheet, and we actually made a whole cost calculator up that we plug in what the material cost is and what your operator times are for the preparation and spray times, and we can calculate pretty closely what the cost is of the coating per square inch or per square foot, depending on what we're looking at. So once we have those numbers, we know what the cost is. We know what the investment's going to be. We know what they're paying. You do a simple return on investment calculation. Is it going to take you a year to pay this back? Is it 5 years? And as far as what's the right amount of time in the payback, we don't have one. I've had one company that bought the equipment. Their payback was probably 10 years, but they got control of their schedule and they got control of making sure they had the right quality done for what they were trying to get done. And so to them, the investment, it wasn't about the investment of the total equipment. It was about maintaining your own destiny and controlling the schedule and their quality. Other times, the larger companies, they're sticklers on the payback. They want to see a return on investment, and oftentimes it's 2 to 3 years is kind of like the breaking point. If it's more than 3 years, not so much. If it's less than 2, it's, yeah, let's do it. So if anything struck your interest and want to find out some more information, take a look at our website, thermalspraydepot.com, or give us a call. The phone number is right there, or drop us a email. Our email address is right on thermalspraydepot.com.